Oh my god, I love myself some good hot coffee. So guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Kanje. I talk about lifestyle stories about me which have happened to me that you guys can relate to. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free of charge to subscribe. Let's get this channel to 2,000 subscribers, guys, by the end of this month. So guys, let's start the video. So guys, as you have seen the title of the video, it's all about work. It's all about how to become a good employee at your workplace. I know most of you, some of you are employed, some of you are, in the corporate world, some of you are employed in someone's business, or some of you are doing your own businesses. This can apply in all those fields. So guys, as you all know, or most of you don't know, I work for a real estate company, which I really love. I love that sector of business. So guys, I'm not saying I'm a good or the best employee ever, but here are some tips of what you can do to improve on some of the areas that you're not good at your workplace. Because guys, this is a very competitive, working, just like work, or if you're working for someone, you'll understand that that space is very competitive. So many people are working in that area or in that place. So what will you do to put your best foot forward or to become the best at what you're doing? Because it's so competitive, and if you mess up a bit, you might have yourself out. So these are some of the things, guys. So number one, integrity. Why am I starting these tips with integrity? Integrity is to be trustworthy. Integrity means that you can do that, you can, conduct your duties at the best, the best, how can I say it? That you can be trusted in that place. You can do everything with minimum supervision. Most people include in their CV or in their portfolio that I can work under minimal supervision. You should do it. You should do it like actually, like not only on the papers, like you should, Are you able to be trusted around that environment? Or are you easily, manipulated, or are you easily swayed away? Can you, can you present the company at its best? Because you're the face of the company. Yes, guys, you should be a person that is not, involved in some fishy deals around your work area. That is what integrity means. That you are always on the side of, growing the company. You can be trusted around the company assets. You can be trusted around the company, the company vision. Yes, that you're not there to, to sabotage the company's vision and mandate. That is what integrity means. Something else, your appearance. Your appearance matters so much. Why? Because how you present yourself is how the company is going to be, to be seen around that place. Appearance, you're not supposed to, it depends on, and this one depends on mostly the sector that you're in. You cannot tell me that you're working in a finance sector and you go there looking like all drunkard, all, you have not even groomed yourself properly. Appearance has many aspects on it, including grooming. How do you groom yourself to that sector which you're working on? Because if you're a DJ, I don't expect you to go there with a suit or, looking like an accountant. You have to groom yourself appropriately. You have to groom yourself according to that sector that you're working for. And it will do so much in growing, in making you the best employee around that place. Yes, guys, something else, your attitude. What is your attitude? And this is diverse because, you know, let's say you're in the front office. Maybe you're a secretary, or you're a teller, or you're a receptionist. You know, these jobs that are always on the face of the company. When the customer comes in, they meet you the first person. You're the first person they meet. What is your attitude? You should have a very clear mind on this one. You should not have a bad attitude, please. Kwanza nurses, if you're a nurse and you're here, comment down below. Tell us where you're always so angry, or where you're always, you have a, you comment down below if you've ever met a nurse that is kind-hearted. Yes, nurses are very good, by the way. My sister is a nurse, my cousin is a nurse. Shout out Lynette, shout out Janet. I wish that you can portray a good example of a nurse, because I think you should have a good attitude around the place that you're working, around the work area that you're in, because it will play a long way. Because let's say you're rude at customers. You know, customers are your employees, your employers. Because if it were not for the customers that come to your place, where will the income, where is business? Where will business come from? Business comes from those customers. So if you treat them badly, with a bad attitude, you will not have business flowing in your company or in your work area. So in order to be a good employee, treat your customers in a right way. Because how you treat your customers, that is your portfolio. They will recommend you anywhere you go. They will recommend you to your bosses. They will say good reviews about you. Yes, guys, customers are the most important in a department or in an organization. They are your portfolio. Wao ndio watakulilia when your job is at stake. How you treat them, you should treat them first class. Anywho, that is a topic on its own. Something else, unity and cooperation. It goes hand in hand. You know, when you don't have unity and cooperation in your work area, things or business will not flow smoothly. Because you'll find that, and this happens mostly where there are ladies in an office or in a certain department where there are many ladies, you find that they are not talking to each other. Sijui what is wrong, mutu anakuja na mood zake, like wow, you're doing a very good job not talking to each other. Thanks to you, the company will fall. But then this is so real. You should have cooperation and unity. Ukifika kwa kazi, wacha stress zako uko nje. Yes, cooperate. All of you are here for the same vision, to grow, to reach, to hit your targets. Me, I'm like, you find that Kamau is not talking to Joroge. I don't know. Wamboi is not talking to who? To Achieng. I don't know. They are fighting over a boyfriend or what. You find that it will make the work area to be so stressful and so rigid. You find that people don't want to talk to each other. Maybe you have someone who's supposed to sign a certain document, and you'll find that kazi itaenda pole pole. Please try and be the good example there. Talk to people, even if you don't like them or what, or they've done wrong to you. Please talk to them so that work can flow. You have to be professional in that space. Don't bring your feelings there, and that is why you have to understand that if one of you is, does something wrong, it will affect all of you, because maybe the customers will realize that these people don't have unity, or maybe because maybe you're working at the back office. When one person is not okay with the other, the work will go, itaenda pole pole. Ebu comment down below if this has ever happened to your place of work, or if you have any idea of what I'm saying, or you can understand what I'm saying. Comment down below and tell me what you think about what I'm saying. Maybe I'm not making sense here, but me, I know unity and cohesiveness plays a long way in growing a company or an organization. Something else, discipline. Yes, How can you be a good employee if you're not disciplined? What do I mean by discipline? You have to be self-disciplined, have self-control. There are things that you love doing, like maybe drinking some sip of wine or something, but you have to separate that from your work. You have to find time, your free time, and do that. You have to, you don't mix business with leisure. Find time and respect your work. Be disciplined at your place of work. Don't talk rudely to people, especially your workmates. Be polite with them. Hata kama mmezoeana, know that this is your work area. Be professional. Kuna vitu you cannot tell the people around where you work. Yes, be professional. Be disciplined. Like jokes zingine, don't take your jokes too far around your work area. Don't be too free with your customers. Yes, that you have to be professional. Let's say a customer has come and amekulike. Yes, sawa, but continue liking each other outside the office. You have to be professional. You have to be disciplined, because what you do, it will reflect your company's face. Yes, you can do those things outside your office or outside your work area. You have to be professional about these things, guys, and that will guarantee you that you will win the best employee awards. You'll be clinching those awards because people will realize that this lady or this guy, this gentleman is always professional, is disciplined around the work area. Unaweza kuwa uko nje, you're just the opposite of how you are at your workplace, but as long as you're in the work area, try and be as disciplined as possible. Something else, fairness. Be fair to your fellow people, your fellow workmates. Be fair. Like, don't what do I mean? Comment down below and tell me another point. Fairness is so important because you'll realize that hautakuwa unakosana na watu because of umeside na side moja ama umeside na a certain person where huongeangi na huyu. Guys, these are so important in your work area. You'll find that hautakuwa unakosana na watu ovyo ovyo. Hautakuwa some way petty. Hautakuwa petty in some way. The last point, responsibility and accountability. You have to be responsible for what you do around your work area, and you have to account for everything that you do. Yes, kwa CV unaandikanga, I am very nini. I reach targets. But in real life, you don't do anything. You have to beat targets because that is why you're there. If you're working in a hospitality department or somewhere, or a finance department, you have to reach your targets. If you're working in a sales department, you have to beat targets and surpass it. You have to be accountable for everything you do. Kama umekosea, you have to apologize and be accountable for it. If the offense that you have done is punishable, you have to go through the punishment. Like, you have to really be responsible. Because umeenda hapo kwa nini? They did not discover that you exist, but through you going to look for that job and applying for it and successfully getting that job means that they can trust you to grow their company or their department. Maybe you work for for the government, private sector, or something like that. Usiseme ati mimi nimeandikwa permanent. Mimi am a permanent worker, so I'll always sleep. I'll always apply for leave because leave days ziko hapo. I'll always apply for leave, and you're like, mimi nimeandikwa na gava, siwezi vutwa. Guys, God is watching. Some places they may not see what you're doing, but God is watching. And let's say one day you want to put your own business, or you start your own company. The same things you are doing on that someone else's business are the same things that will be done to you by the employees that you will employ at your company. So try and be accountable in whatever you do, having the mentality that it is God who is watching you. Don't do it because your bosses will come and pass by, or your supervisor may pass by. Just do it because you're doing it for God, and you're doing it because you seriously need that job, and you're doing it with the vision that one day you might put your own company or your own organization, and you will want the things that you do here, you will want them to be done in your workplace. Be honest. Yes, be honest. Honesty. What is, you tell me that quote about honesty. When you're honest with someone else's things, your own things will always also be taken good care of. Comment down below, and if you have reached this point and you haven't subscribed, and I'm here giving you these points, subscribe. It is free of charge. And comment down below, tell me what you think. Add some points down there of how someone can become a good employee, because these days to get a job, it is the hardest thing ever. So you have to, when you get one, you really have to be the best at it. Wacha watu wakuwa nasema wewe sijui unakaa aje, like you overwork or I don't know, but be the best at it when you're there. Ndio hata siku moja when you lose it, God ataangalia aseme yenyewe huyu mtu haizi kaa home, because someone somewhere is losing a lot because of this person being here at home, and God will connect you to another place. So guys, that is the tea. That is the tea that I was giving you about being a good employee. Kila mtu anataka December ikifika, ukifunga end of year, upewe kabahasha kanasema congratulations Lucy, congratulations Samson, you have been the best, you have beat targets. Kila mtu anataka hiyo performance appraisal. Let us strive to clinch those awards. Let us be the best at where we are. Usiseme ati mimi nitalala because kazi itaendelea. No, that is not your business. Yes. I know guys are like, hey Kanje leo umekuwa strict. Yes, saa ingine topics zingine zinataka tukue serious guys. We have to be serious. Let's be professional. Even if you're working for, a relative, it doesn't mean that you be at your worst. Kwa sababu you will fail that person that has put you there. You're not doing them any good. In fact, you should be more hardworking than the others. So guys, that is all. Watch these videos, these previous videos at Kitambo. Subscribe. It's free, and see you on the next one. If you're watching this on a weekday, have a nice weekday. If you're watching this on a if you're watching this on a weekend, have a nice weekend. Watch these videos guys. Bye bye, see you.